In this video, we will take you deep into the African wild, where nature lives freely and every sound tells a story. You'll meet the most famous animals of the savannah. We'll explore how they live, hunt, travel, and protect their families under the golden African sun. Let's get started. The lion is the most famous animal in Africa, strong, proud, and full of mystery. Known as the king of the jungle, lions actually live in the savannah, not the jungle. You can find them in countries like Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, and Botswana, often resting under acacia trees or walking across golden grasslands. Lions are social cats. Unlike tigers or leopards, they live in groups called prides, usually led by one or two males and several females. The females, or lionesses, do most of the hunting, working together with speed and silence. Their teamwork is amazing. One distracts the prey while another attacks from the side. Male lions protect the pride and mark their territory with a deep, powerful roar that can be heard up to 8 kilometers away. A lion's life is full of balance, long hours of rest followed by short moments of action. They spend up to 20 hours a day sleeping, saving energy for hunting or guarding their pride. When the sun sets over the savannah, their golden coats blend perfectly with the grass, making them nearly invisible. Lions are also a symbol of strength, courage, and leadership in many African cultures. Sadly, their numbers are falling because of habitat loss and illegal hunting. But protected parks like Serengeti and Masai Mara help keep this royal animal safe for the future. Watching a lion in the wild, calm yet powerful, reminds you why it truly deserves its crown as the king of Africa. The African elephant is the largest land animal on Earth, and one of the most loved symbols of Africa. You can find them in countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Botswana, and South Africa, moving slowly across wide savannas or through green forests. With their giant ears, long trunks, and deep eyes, elephants look powerful, yet they are gentle and emotional creatures. Elephants live in family groups called herds, usually led by the oldest female, known as the matriarch. She guides the herd to food and water, remembers safe paths, and protects the young. Her memory is famous. People say an elephant never forgets, and that's almost true. They can remember water sources and friends even after many years. Their trunk is a true wonder. It can lift heavy logs, pick up tiny fruits, or spray water for a playful shower. Elephants use low rumbles to talk to each other, and they care deeply for their families. When a baby is born, the whole herd celebrates. When one dies, they mourn in silence. Sadly, many elephants are in danger because of poaching and shrinking habitats. But today, national parks like Amboseli, Chobe, and Kruger are safe homes where they can live freely. Seeing an elephant in the wild is unforgettable, a perfect mix of power, wisdom, and peace. When it slowly walks under the African sun, you can feel the heartbeat of nature itself. The leopard is one of Africa's most mysterious and beautiful animals. With its golden fur and dark rosettes, it moves through the savannah and forest like a shadow. You can find leopards in places like Kenya, Tanzania, Botswana, and South Africa, often resting high in a tree or hiding in tall grass. Leopards are silent hunters. They are strong, fast, and perfectly patient. They hunt mostly at night, using their sharp eyes and quiet steps to sneak close to their prey. When the moment comes, they jump with great speed and power, one move, one catch. After hunting, they often carry their food up into a tree to keep it safe from lions or hyenas. Watching a leopard climb with such strength and grace is pure magic. Unlike lions, leopards live alone. Each one has its own territory, marked by scent and deep scratch marks on trees. They are shy and hard to see, which makes spotting one in the wild a special experience. Leopards are also symbols of grace, independence, and mystery in African culture. But sadly, they face danger from habitat loss and poaching for their beautiful skins. Protected areas like the Serengeti and Okavango Delta give them a safe place to survive. Seeing a leopard in the wild, quiet, confident, and elegant, reminds you that true power doesn't need to roar. The giraffe is one of Africa's most loved and gentle animals, tall, calm, and beautifully unique. It is the tallest land animal in the world, reaching up to 6 meters high. You can see giraffes across Kenya, Tanzania, Namibia, and South Africa walking slowly through golden grasslands or near acacia trees. With its long neck and elegant walk, the giraffe looks like it's moving in slow motion. But every step has purpose. Its height helps it reach the top leaves that no other animal can eat. Their favorite food is the acacia leaf, and their long tongue, almost half a meter, can carefully pull it from branches full of sharp thorns. Giraffes live in small, peaceful groups called towers, usually females and their young. They don't fight often, but when males compete, they swing their long necks like heavy hammers, a strange and powerful sight called necking. Despite their size, giraffes are quiet and gentle, watching the savannah from above like calm guardians. Each giraffe's pattern of spots is different, like a fingerprint. It helps them blend with the sunlight and trees, making them safer from lions and leopards. Sadly, giraffe numbers are dropping because of habitat loss, but national parks across Africa are now protecting them. Seeing a giraffe in the wild feels like watching grace in motion, tall, golden, and calm under the African sun. They remind us that sometimes, beauty is simply about standing tall and moving with peace. The zebra is one of Africa's most recognizable animals, known for its black and white stripes and playful nature. You can see large herds of zebras across Kenya, Tanzania, Botswana, and Namibia, usually moving together through the open savanna. Their stripes are not just beautiful, they help zebras stay cool, confuse predators, and recognize each other. No two zebras have the same pattern, each one is as unique as a fingerprint. Zebras are social and friendly animals, often living in family groups led by a strong male, called a stallion. They graze together and take turns watching for danger. When a lion or hyena approaches, the group runs in all directions, creating a blur of moving stripes that makes it hard for the predator to choose one target. It's teamwork, protection, and beauty all in one. Zebras are also famous travelers. Every year, millions join wildebeests and gazelles in the Great Migration, one of the world's most spectacular natural events. They cross rivers, face crocodiles, and travel hundreds of kilometers in search of fresh grass and rain. Zebras communicate with snorts, barks, and ear movements, and they're full of personality, playful, curious, and brave. In African culture, they symbolize balance and freedom, living peacefully between black and white, wild and calm. The cheetah is the fastest animal on Earth, a true symbol of speed and grace. You can find it in the open plains of Kenya, Tanzania, Namibia, and South Africa, often standing tall on a rock or termite mound, scanning the horizon for prey. With its slim body, long legs, and black tear marks under its eyes, the cheetah looks built for motion, light, elegant, and incredibly fast. When it runs, the cheetah can reach speeds of up to 110 kilometers per hour, but only for a few seconds. It doesn't chase its prey for long, instead, it uses surprise, focus, and perfect timing. Each sprint is a masterpiece of nature's engineering, every muscle, every breath, working together in harmony. Cheetahs usually hunt gazelles and small antelopes, often during the day when other predators rest. After catching their meal, they eat quickly before lions or hyenas arrive. Unlike leopards or lions, cheetahs cannot fight strong enemies, so they rely on speed, not strength. They live mostly alone or in small family groups called coalitions, often brothers who stay together for life. Cheetahs communicate through gentle sounds, purrs, chirps, and soft calls, showing their calm and social side. Sadly, cheetahs are endangered because of shrinking habitats and conflict with humans. But protected areas like the Serengeti, Masai Mara, and Etosha National Park still give them the space to run free. Watching a cheetah sprint across the savannah is one of nature's greatest sights: pure speed, focus, and freedom under the African sun. The rhinoceros, or simply rhino, is one of Africa's most powerful and ancient-looking animals. With its thick gray skin and strong horn, it looks like a creature from another time, a living tank of the savannah. You can see rhinos in Kenya, Namibia, South Africa, and Zimbabwe, walking quietly through grasslands or resting in the shade. There are two main types in Africa, the white rhino and the black rhino. Their names don't come from color, both are gray, but from the shape of their mouths. The white rhino has a wide, flat mouth for eating grass, while the black rhino's pointed lips help it eat leaves from bushes and trees. Despite their size and strength, rhinos are gentle and mostly calm. They have poor eyesight but an excellent sense of smell and hearing. When they feel threatened, they can run surprisingly fast, up to 50 kilometers per hour. Seeing one charge through the dust is both terrifying and incredible. Rhinos usually live alone or with their young. A mother rhino is very protective and can be dangerous if she senses danger near her calf. Sadly, rhinos are among the most endangered animals in the world because of illegal poaching for their horns. Today, parks like Kruger National Park in Etosha are working hard to protect them with rangers and special programs. The African buffalo, also known as the Cape buffalo, is one of the continent's most powerful and respected animals. It's part of the famous Big Five, along with lions, elephants, leopards, and rhinos, because of its strength and unpredictable nature. You can find large herds of buffalo across Kenya, Tanzania, Botswana, and South Africa, usually near rivers or green grasslands. Buffaloes are big, heavy animals with strong curved horns and solid bodies. They can weigh up to 900 kilograms and move together like an army. When they walk, the ground almost shakes. They're famous for their team spirit. When one buffalo is attacked by a lion, the others often come back to help. A whole herd charging together can even scare away big predators. These animals spend most of the day eating grass and cooling down in the mud or water. The mud helps protect their skin from insects and the hot sun. Even though they look calm, buffaloes can become dangerous if they feel threatened, especially mothers with calves. Buffaloes live in large social groups that can include hundreds, sometimes thousands, of individuals. They communicate with snorts and deep sounds to stay together. In African culture, the buffalo is a symbol of strength, unity, and determination. The hippopotamus, or hippo, is one of Africa's most fascinating and surprising animals. It looks calm and funny, but it's also one of the most powerful and dangerous creatures on the continent. You can find hippos in Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and Zambia, living in rivers, lakes, and swamps. Hippos spend most of their day in the water, keeping their large bodies cool under the hot African sun. Their eyes, ears, and nose are all on top of their heads, so they can breathe and watch while almost completely underwater. At sunset, they come out to eat, walking slowly across the land to graze on grass, sometimes traveling many kilometers each night. Even though they seem heavy and slow, hippos can run fast, up to 30 kilometers per hour, and they can hold their breath underwater for 5 minutes. They are very protective of their space and families, especially mothers with young calves. If they feel danger, they open their huge mouths wide, showing long, sharp teeth as a warning. Hippos live in groups called pods, often made up of 10 or more members, led by a dominant male. In African culture, the hippopotamus is a symbol of power and balance, living between land and water, calm and wild. The crocodile is one of Africa's oldest and most feared animals, a living dinosaur that has survived for more than 200 million years. You can find it in almost every major river and lake across Kenya, Tanzania, Botswana, and Uganda, especially along the Nile River. With its tough skin, sharp teeth, and silent movements, the crocodile is a perfect hunter built by time itself. Crocodiles spend most of their lives in the water, waiting quietly for prey to come close. They can stay completely still for hours, looking like a floating log. When the moment is right, they attack with lightning speed, pulling animals such as fish, zebras, or antelopes into the water. Their powerful jaws can crush almost anything, and once they bite, escape is nearly impossible. They are cold-blooded reptiles, which means they use the sun to warm their bodies. Crocodiles can grow over 5 meters long and live for more than 70 years. They are strong swimmers, using their long tails to move through the water with quiet grace. Despite their fearsome look, crocodiles play an important role in nature, keeping rivers and lakes healthy by controlling fish and animal populations. The ostrich is the largest bird in the world, and one of the most interesting animals in Africa. You can see them across Kenya, Namibia, South Africa, and Tanzania, running freely through open plains and dry savannas. Even though they cannot fly, ostriches are born to run, and they do it incredibly well. With their long legs and strong muscles, ostriches can reach speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour, faster than most cars on dirt roads. Their big eyes help them spot danger from far away, and their powerful legs can kick hard enough to stop a lion. When they run, their wings act like steering tools, helping them balance as they move. Ostriches live in small groups and spend their days eating seeds, plants, and insects. They also swallow small stones to help their stomachs break down food. The females lay giant eggs, the largest in the animal world, each one weighing as much as 20 chicken eggs. They may look funny and gentle, but ostriches are smart survivors, perfectly adapted to Africa's heat and open lands. Watching one run across the horizon, wings open and dust flying, is like seeing pure freedom in motion. The wildebeest, also called the gnu, is one of the most famous animals in Africa's open plains. It may look a bit strange, part cow, part horse, but it plays a leading role in one of nature's greatest events, the Great Migration. Every year, more than 1.5 million wildebeests move across Tanzania and Kenya, traveling from the Serengeti to the Masai Mara in search of fresh grass and water. They travel together with zebras and gazelles, forming huge herds that stretch to the horizon. Along the way, they face crocodiles in the rivers, lions on the plains, and the challenges of drought and distance. Even with all these dangers, the wildebeest keeps moving, step by step, generation after generation. Their instinct to migrate is one of the strongest in the animal world, turning the African savanna into a stage of constant motion. Wildebeests may not be the most elegant animals, but they are symbols of endurance, teamwork, and survival. When you see thousands of them running under the golden sun, their hoofs shaking the earth, you feel the heartbeat of Africa itself. The gorilla is one of Africa's most powerful yet gentle animals, a true giant with a calm heart. You can find them in the green rainforests of Uganda, Rwanda, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, living quietly among the trees and mist-covered mountains. Gorillas share almost 98% of their DNA with humans, which makes watching them feel like looking into a mirror from another world. They live in family groups called troops, led by a strong male known as a silverback, named for the shiny silver hair on his back. The silverback protects the group, guides them to food, and keeps peace within the family. Gorillas eat mostly plants, leaves, fruit, and bamboo shoots, and spend their days foraging, resting, and playing with their young. They rarely show aggression unless they feel threatened. Instead, they communicate through body language, gentle sounds, and deep chest beats that echo through the forest. Seeing a gorilla in the wild is an unforgettable experience. Their eyes are full of emotion, their movements slow and thoughtful, almost human. They remind us that strength and kindness can live together, and that the forest is not only their home, but also a sacred place that connects all living things. The meerkat is one of Africa's smallest but most charming animals. You can find them in the dry deserts of Botswana, Namibia, and South Africa, standing tall on their back legs and looking curiously at the world around them. With their tiny faces, quick movements, and bright eyes, meerkats are full of personality and energy. They live in large family groups called mobs or clans, often made up of 20 or more members. Each one has a job, some dig tunnels, some search for food, and one always stands guard. This lookout meerkat climbs to the highest spot, stands straight up, and watches for danger from hawks, snakes, or jackals. If a threat appears, it gives a loud warning call, and the whole group runs to safety underground. Meerkats eat insects, small lizards, and roots, using their sharp claws to dig through the sand. They live in complex burrow systems that keep them cool during the hot desert days and warm at night. Even though they are small, meerkats show incredible teamwork, care, and intelligence. They play, learn, and protect each other like a big family. The flamingo is one of Africa's most elegant and colorful birds, tall, graceful, and shining in shades of pink. You can find them in large groups near salty lakes like Lake Nakuru and Lake Bogoria in Kenya, or Lake Natron in Tanzania. When thousands of flamingos gather together, the water turns pink. It's one of the most beautiful sights in nature. Flamingos get their pink color from the tiny shrimp and algae they eat. Their long legs help them walk in shallow water, while their curved beaks are made for filtering food from the mud. They often stand on one leg, resting the other close to their body to stay warm, a pose that has become their signature. Flamingos are very social birds and always move in groups called flocks. They dance, stretch their necks, and make loud calls to communicate. During breeding season, hundreds of them perform a kind of pink parade, moving together in perfect rhythm. These birds are a symbol of beauty, balance, and peace. When you see them flying across a sunset sky or standing quietly by the water, you feel how soft and calm the African wilderness can be. The flamingo reminds us that sometimes, nature shows its strength through color and grace, not power or noise. The jackal is one of Africa's most clever and adaptable animals. You can find it in Kenya, Tanzania, Namibia, and South Africa, moving quietly through the savannah or near the edges of villages at night. With its sharp eyes, pointed ears, and golden fur, the jackal looks like a small wild dog, fast, alert, and always thinking ahead. Jackals are known for their intelligence and teamwork. They often hunt in pairs, using smart tactics to catch birds, hares, or small antelopes. They also eat fruits and leftovers from bigger predators like lions, helping keep nature clean and balanced. This ability to survive on many different foods makes the jackal one of Africa's best survivors. At night, their high, echoing calls fill the air, sometimes sounding like laughter, sometimes like a song. These calls help them stay in touch with their mates and mark their territory. If you camp in the African wild, it's often the jackal's voice you'll hear first when the sun sets. Jackals are symbols of cleverness, courage, and mystery in African stories. They remind us that survival isn't always about size or strength. Sometimes, it's about using your mind and moving with purpose. Watching a jackal under the moonlight, quick and silent, feels like seeing the wild whisper its ancient secrets. The African gray parrot is one of the most intelligent birds in the world, often called the talking parrot. You can find it in the rainforests of Congo, Cameroon, Ghana, and Uganda, flying gracefully between tall trees and calling out with a clear, strong voice. This beautiful bird is easy to recognize, with its soft gray feathers, bright red tail, and curious eyes. But what truly makes it special is its amazing brain. African gray parrots can learn hundreds of words, understand simple meanings, and even use the right tone when they talk. Scientists say their intelligence is similar to that of a 5-year-old child. In the wild, they live in large flocks, always communicating with whistles and squawks. They use these sounds to warn each other about danger or to stay in touch while flying. They eat seeds, fruits, and nuts, using their strong beaks to crack open even the hardest shells. Sadly, many African gray parrots are endangered because of illegal pet trade and forest loss. Conservation projects now work hard to protect them and their natural homes. Seeing one in the wild, flying between the trees and calling with that sharp, clever voice, is a reminder of how smart and emotional animals can be. The baboon is one of Africa's most intelligent and expressive animals, smart, social, and full of attitude. You can find them across Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, and Ethiopia, living in grasslands, forests, and even rocky cliffs. With their strong bodies, long faces, and sharp eyes, baboons are easy to recognize and always fascinating to watch. Baboons live in large groups called troops, sometimes with more than 100 members. They spend their days eating, grooming, playing, and communicating through sounds, gestures, and even facial expressions. They have a complex social life, full of friendships, rivalries, and teamwork. Each troop has leaders, mothers, and young ones who all play important roles in keeping balance. They eat almost anything: fruits, seeds, roots, insects, and sometimes even small animals. Their flexible diet helps them survive in many environments, from dry savannas to mountain slopes. Baboons are strong climbers and runners, and they often travel long distances in search of food and water. Even though they can look funny or friendly, baboons are also brave and protective. If a predator comes close, they shout loudly and fight together to defend their troop. The serval is one of Africa's most graceful and beautiful wild cats. You can find it in the tall grasses of Kenya, Tanzania, Botswana, and South Africa, often hidden and silent. With its long legs, small head, and big ears, the serval looks delicate, but it's a powerful and clever hunter. Servals are built for speed and precision. Their long legs help them see above the grass and jump high into the air to catch birds or mice. They can leap more than 2 meters straight up, striking with lightning speed. Their large ears can hear the smallest sound, even a mouse moving underground. These cats hunt mostly alone, usually at dawn or dusk, when the light is soft and the savanna is quiet. They move slowly, listening carefully, then freeze before a perfect jump. More than half of their hunts are successful, one of the highest success rates of all wild cats. Servals have golden fur covered with black spots and stripes, which help them disappear into the grass. They rarely roar or growl. Instead, they communicate with purrs, chirps, and hisses. Though they are not as famous as lions or leopards, servals are symbols of grace, focus, and independence. Watching one move through the golden grass, silent and shining under the sun, is like seeing elegance come to life in the wild. The mandrill is one of Africa's most colorful and striking animals. You can find it in the rainforests of Gabon, Cameroon, and Congo, living among the trees and forest floors. Its bright blue and red face, golden beard, and sharp eyes make it look almost unreal, like a painting come to life. Mandrills are part of the monkey family and are known for their strong groups called troops. These groups can include hundreds of members, led by a dominant male with the brightest colors. The more colorful his face, the more respect he gets from the others. They spend their days searching for fruits, seeds, insects, and roots, using their strong hands and long teeth to dig and eat. Mandrills are peaceful most of the time, but they can defend their group fiercely if danger comes. They are symbols of beauty, power, and unity in the African forest, proof that nature doesn't hide its colors, it celebrates them. The Caracal is one of Africa's most elegant and mysterious wild cats. You can find it in South Africa, Namibia, Kenya, and Ethiopia, living in dry grasslands and rocky hills. With its golden coat and long black-eared tufts, the Caracal looks both royal and fierce. It is a fast and silent hunter, moving like a shadow through the savannah. Caracals can jump over 3 meters high to catch birds in midair, one of the most impressive skills in the cat family. Their sharp eyes and strong legs make them perfect hunters, even in the toughest conditions. Unlike lions or leopards, the caracal lives alone and hunts mostly at night. It eats small animals like birds, rabbits, and rodents, using surprise and speed instead of strength. Caracals rarely roar, instead, they hiss, growl, or purr softly. They are symbols of focus, agility, and quiet confidence, the kind of power that doesn't need to be loud. Watching a caracal leap into the air under the golden African sun feels like seeing nature's pure elegance in motion. Africa is a continent like no other, a place where life, color, and sound come together to create something truly magical. From the lion's mighty roar echoing across the savannah to the gentle steps of the giraffe and the song of the African gray parrot, every animal plays a special role in this wild symphony of nature. Through this journey, we have seen how Africa is full of power and beauty, danger and peace, all living side by side. Every creature, from the smallest meerkat to the largest elephant, has its own rhythm, story, and way of surviving under the African sun. Together, they remind us that the natural world is perfectly balanced, built on connection, respect, and constant movement. The African wild is not just about seeing animals, it's about feeling their spirit, understanding their struggles, and admiring their strength. It's a living reminder that the earth belongs to all of us, and protecting it is part of our shared story. So, as the sun sets over the savannah and the sounds of the wild fade into the night, remember this. Every roar, every flutter, and every heartbeat you heard belongs to a world worth saving, a world worth going for.